Hey, Vegeta, you up for a quick spar?
As you wish.
I'll look now, but Vegeta and Goku are fighting again.
Okay, I won't look.
Yeah, I'm Ethan, your real-life English fluency coach, and today we're learning English with Dragon Ball Daima. This is the newest series in the Dragon Ball saga, and you can watch it on Netflix. In it, to neutralize the threat of Goku and his friends, the evil Demon King, Goma, uses the Dragon Balls to turn them into children. And I am pumped to teach you with this. Dragon Ball was actually really important for me to learn Catalan. I watched every episode of Dragon Ball and DBZ at least twice. I just couldn't get enough. The scene we're learning with today, where Goku meets the demon Glorio, is absolutely packed with advanced everyday expressions. And if you want to be able to confidently use these expressions next time you get into a conversation in English, the easiest way is with the magic flashcards on our real-life app. These use a scientific method that bring back words for study right when you're about to forget them. That means that you'll remember them forever. So don't just learn with this lesson with Dragon Ball, experience it on the real-life app. Get the premium Dragon Ball lesson for free with the link down in the description below.
Sorry for the fuss.
Hey there, who are you?
My name is Glorio.
So you're from the demon realm too?
Yeah, that's right. And you're Goku, aren't you?
Yep, that's me.
I have a request. Come back with me to the demon realm. We need your help to defeat King Goma.
So, right off the bat, we hear Glorio apologize.
Sorry for the fuss.
When you cause a fuss, you're creating unnecessary trouble. Glorio is saying sorry for any inconvenience he has caused. Like how at the start of Home Alone, all the extra family visiting the McAllister house causes a lot of fuss. Listen to this other example from Wish Dragon.
Sorry about all the fuss. My dad insists on only the best.
So you're from the demon realm too?
A realm is a kingdom or territory. In Dragon Ball, the demon realm is literally another dimension. But you might also hear someone say, that's outside my realm of expertise, meaning it's not an area they have knowledge of. Moving on, I bet you get frustrated when natives speak fast and you can't understand them, right? Well, this usually has nothing to do with speed. Actually, it's because of connected speech that you didn't learn in school. That's how we natives cut, reduce, and link our words together in fluent speech. Let's check out an example.
And you're Goku, aren't you?
Connected speech is super common in questions like this. Here, when a word ending in a T is followed by you, it usually morphs into a chu. So not aren't you, but aren't you? Your speaking will only improve with lots of practice, so listen to Glorio again and try to say that just like him.
And you're Goku, aren't you? And you're Goku, aren't you?
Let's also talk about some grammar. Notice how Glorio ends his question.
And you're Goku, aren't you?
This is called a question tag. We use these short questions at the end of statements to confirm information or get agreement. The pattern is simple. Positive statements get a negative tag. You're Goku, aren't you? Negative statements get a positive tag. You don't know him, do you? Let's look at some more examples. And listen closely if you can hear the connected speech I use. She's a great fighter, isn't she? They can't fly, can they? We've met before, haven't we? So try using question tags yourself. They make you sound more natural and conversational in English.
We need your help to defeat King Goma.
To defeat someone means to win against them in a battle or competition. And in Dragon Ball, defeating villains usually involves a lot of energy blasts and epic transformations.
I'm pretty scared.
You can defeat him, Panda.
Already.
If you want to sound more informal, you could use the word beat. Glorio wants Goku's help to beat King Goma. Or like in this example from Cars.
Kid, you can beat these guys. Find a groove that works for you and get that lap back.
By the way, we've split today's lesson into 3 parts. Great job learning all of those advanced expressions in this first part. Now you'll do the most important step. You will test your comprehension by watching that clip again without subtitles. We'll do this for each part, and I've also prepared some quiz questions to give you an extra challenge. All right, let's jump into your first test.
Sorry for the fuss.
Hey there, who are you?
My name is Glorio.
So you're from the demon realm too?
Yeah, that's right. And you're Goku, aren't you?
Yep, that's me.
I have a request. Come back with me to the demon realm. We need your help to defeat King Goma.
I can't remember her name. Oh, you know, what's her name? The woman from the meeting yesterday. And listen to the next part to the funny expression that Goku used.
But I've never heard of this king, whatever his name was, mister.
He's our new Supreme Demon King. An evil Majin who took the throne after Deborah's death.
Now it's starting to come together. Mr. Popo told us that Dende was abducted by a short, self-important man. That was Goma.
Who is he exactly?
A Majin we can't afford to take lightly. Very powerful. And incredibly crafty.
Yeah.
So we know who we're fighting now. All right, I'm in. Let's go rescue Dende. Hold on a second, Goku. But I've never heard of this king, whatever his name was, mister.
When natives can't remember someone's name, they often say, "What's his name?" or "What's her name?" Goku used whatever here, but it works the same. Listen to these other examples.
You know what she said to me tonight? She said she finished in Santa Fe after 2 days and has been staying with whatever his name was.
You, whatever your name is, can you stop stalking me with chairs?
So go, be engaged, get married to, Nijinsky or whatever her name is, have a nice life. Don't worry about me, I'm fine.
He's our new Supreme Demon King. An evil Majin who took the throne after Deborah's death.
When someone takes the throne, they become the ruler, either by force or through succession. Think about how in Game of Thrones, multiple characters fight to take the Iron Throne. You can also use this metaphorically. Like when LeBron James joined the Lakers, some people said he was taking the throne in Los Angeles basketball. All right, this next line was full of advanced expressions. Listen again.
Now it's starting to come together. Mr. Popo told us that Dende was abducted by a short, self-important man. That was Goma.
First, what do you think "it's starting to come together" means? Everything is falling apart? Things are beginning to make sense? People are gathering in one place? Right. This is a great phrase for when pieces of a puzzle start making sense. See this in action.
It's all coming together now.
So earlier in the episode, after using the Dragon Balls, Goma took Goku's friend Dende back to the Demon Realm with him. Mr. Popo was there to witness it, and he gave this description of Goma.
Mr. Popo told us that Dende was abducted by a short, self-important man. That was Goma.
To be abducted means to be taken away by force. This is a more formal, serious word than kidnapped. When aliens take someone in movies, we say they've been abducted. Now, calling someone self-important is not a compliment. Describe someone who thinks they're more valuable than they actually are. They act superior and expect special treatment. Check out these other essential expressions they use to describe Goma.
A Majin we can't afford to take lightly. Very powerful. And incredibly crafty.
When you can't afford to take something lightly, you must treat it seriously because the consequences could be dangerous. For example, we can't afford to take climate change lightly. If we don't do something about it, the human race will have big problems. Listen to this example.
And it's a responsibility I do not take lightly. I promise you a future that is safe, sound, and stable.
And someone who's crafty is smart in a tricky, strategic way. They use intelligence to get what they want, often through deception. Think of Loki from the Marvel Universe. He's the definition of crafty. Here's another example.
You were looking the other way.
Yeah, well, I saw you reflected in the glass of the bookcase.
You crafty man.
All right, I'm in. Let's go rescue Dende.
Hold on a second, Goku.
Perfect. This is a super casual, common response. When you say, I'm in, you're agreeing to participate in a plan. Like if your friend says, we're going to see the new Pixar movie tonight. Want to come? You might respond, I'm so in. Check out these examples.
This is Mr. Incredible. I'm in.
Okay, I'm in.
No, Marty. You can't come with me.
I don't believe you have a choice.
And before we move on, let's analyze another instance of connected speech that we heard.
Hold on a second, Goku.
So this almost sounded like just one word. Hold on just means wait. And instead of saying it like hold on, we say a fluent hold on. The article a usually reduces to just a schwa sound, and connects to on, ana. Let's put it all together. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Now you try. Listen to Shin again and try to say it just like him.
Hold on a second, Goku. Hold on a second, Goku.
But I've never heard of this king, whatever his name was, mister.
He's our new Supreme Demon King. An evil Majin who took the throne after Deborah's death.
Now it's starting to come together. Mr. Popo told us that Dende was abducted by a short, self-important man. That was Goma.
Who is he exactly?
A Majin we can't afford to take lightly. Very powerful. And incredibly crafty.
Yeah.
If someone describes a villain as crafty, they mean the villain is physically strong and powerful, clever and tricky, loud and aggressive.
So we know who we're fighting now. All right, I'm in. Let's go rescue Dende.
Hold on a second, Goku.
All right, you're doing great so far. Now let's watch the conclusion of the scene.
If you just arrived here from the demon realm, then how did you know who he was?
I heard from the king of the third demon world. When you fought Majin Buu, he saw the whole thing through his magic monitor. He sent me to recruit Goku once Goma took over.
And can we take that to mean that you served the king of the third demon world?
I don't. We had no involvement before I got this job, and officially I'm not here.
So we see that Shin is a bit suspicious of Glorio, and uses some connected speech that we can break down.
If you just arrived here from the demon realm, then how did you know who he was?
Earlier, we saw that a T plus U often becomes Chu. A D plus U often morphs into Ju. So, instead of how did you know, Shin said, how did you know? How did you know? Listen again and repeat.
And how did you know who he was? And how did you know who he was?
Now, Glorio used a ton of advanced English in this phrase.
When you fought Majin Buu, he saw the whole thing through his magic monitor. He sent me to recruit Goku once Goma took over.
This is a monitor. Maybe you're watching this lesson on your computer monitor. Or you have a friend who is a gamer and uses multiple monitors at the same time. To recruit someone means to enlist or hire them for a specific purpose. For example, companies recruit new employees. Sports teams recruit players. And apparently, Demon Realm Kings recruit legendary fighters. For example, Nick Fury was responsible for recruiting various superheroes to the Avengers. And what do you think it means that Goma took over?
He sent me to recruit Goku once Goma took over.
He reviewed something carefully? He gave control of the Demon Realm to someone else? He took control of the Demon Realm. Exactly. It's about gaining control, usually aggressively. You might also hear this in business, like Amazon is taking over the retail industry. By the way, can I ask you a quick favor? We depend on your feedback to make lessons that you'll enjoy and that will help you to speak English confidently and fluently. So take just a moment to pause the lesson and comment one series, movie, or celebrity that you would love for us to make a lesson with. The Real Life team and I read every comment.
And can we take that to mean that you served the king of the third demon world?
I don't. We had no involvement before I got this job, and officially I'm not here.
What Shin says here means that you understand information in a specific way. You're inferring information based on what was said. Like how I take that you're watching this lesson because you're bored of traditional learning methods. Here's another example.
Whose work is this?
Tellers.
What do you take it to mean?
However, we can understand that Glorio's relationship with the king of the third demon world is a secret. That's why he responds,
We had no involvement before I got this job, and officially I'm not here.
To have no involvement means that you are not connected to or participating in something.
If you just arrived here from the demon realm, then how did you know who he was?
I heard from the king of the third demon world. When you fought Majin Buu, he saw the whole thing through his magic monitor. He sent me to recruit Goku once Goma took over.
And can we take that to mean that you served the king of the third demon world?
I don't. We had no involvement before I got this job, and officially I'm not here.
Match each expression with its definition. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's lesson with Dragon Ball as much as I enjoyed teaching you with it. I absolutely love this series. And if you are new here and you want to understand fast-speaking natives without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles, just like you've done today, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and the bell down below, and that way you won't miss a single new lesson. 10 million learners are already learning with us, so, it really works. And if you really want to take your learning to the next level, the best way to do that is by learning with these lessons on the Real Life English app, which you can download for free with the link down in the description. And if you're not done learning yet, then you might want to check out this lesson next. That's right. Today, we're learning English with Netflix's newest hit movie, K-Pop Demon Hunters. Now, it's all about a K-pop band called Huntrix, kind of like Blackpink, and they have to use their music to protect the Han Moon, a protective barrier that keeps demons from coming on the earth and stealing human souls. Now, I know it might sound silly if you haven't seen it yet, but I laughed a ton, so I highly recommend it.